Kyle's still quite gifted at doing very little. But that's the problem with intelligent people, because
I'm thinking 3, maybe 4 bottles around each pole, and then just like that all the way along.
We are going to adapt and overcome.
36-year-old Will has come up with an ambitious plan to fish the deeper waters surrounding the island.
We've got to make a raft so we can get in the middle of the channel, massive hook, big fish bait. I would love it to have a tuna. That would be the best day ever. Imagine that. Sashimi. We don't have any oil drums or anything. What we've got on this island is shed loads of empty plastic bottles. Fingers crossed she'll float.
right, let's get cracking.
While he waits for the men to find him food, Vic takes the opportunity to make a bed for himself. So unlike the others, he'll be protected from critters on the jungle floor.
Look at that natural twine. What an absolute biscuit. Yeah, I'm happy with this so far. I don't have a double bed, I'm afraid, so I can't interest my wife in sleeping with me this evening. So I'm just going to single it up.
Having isolated himself from the other men, Vic's thoughts are increasingly turning to family.
I had a very unnerving dream last night about home, which was very horrible, woke me up in not such a pleasant mood. I'm missing home desperately, keep thinking more and more about my wife and kids every day. I could do with a kiss and a cuddle off my missus, squeeze the life out of her, bless her.
Will's raft is ready to set sail.
I came up with the idea I shall name this raft after my 2 gorgeous daughters, Freya and Pippa. So we call it Fripster.
Nice, mate.
You're getting the axes, I'm getting white.
I'll get the guys. Even. It looks like a bunch of bottles attached to some planks, because it is a bunch of bottles attached to some planks. But our livelihood and our dependency on food relies on it. So go on, Fripster.
Fingers crossed for the inaugural launch. Get some fish. I named this boat Fripster the First.
Long may she catch us fish from the deep.
Right, on we get.
Are you ready?
Onward!
You are sailing the Fripster roll!
All right, lads.
See you in 2 weeks.
Bye.
She floats! She floats!
I think one of the real unsung heroes in the survivor's arsenal is resourcefulness. Being able to look at an everyday object and think of clever, ingenious ways of using it to help you.
The risks are big, but the spoils could be even bigger if that raft succeeds.
Bigger strokes, mate. Reach.
After a huge joint effort from all the men, apart from Vic, the raft appears to be a success. Most of the group are now out trying to catch supper.
I've not got the patience for fishing, I'll tell you that for nothing.
Leaving the gruelling job of firewood to Vic and IT consultant Kyle.
Kyle, why do we need a shitload more kindling today than we have done? It's not heavy stuff, is it?
Yeah.
Kyle's still quite gifted at doing very little. But that's the problem with intelligent people, because they think they're cleverer than the people that they're doing the job for. They think they can outthink them. When it comes to manual labour, Jesus Christ, lads, stop getting all crazy. It's manual labour, which is every job we've got. I think on this island there will be people that come off physically bollocks, regardless of diet, whether we eat or we don't eat. And there'll be guys come off who aren't. And if we're not all hanging out of our arse at the end of this, somebody hasn't been working hard enough, have they? Would you agree with that?
No, it could happen where we're not all spent. We work hard as a team, we achieve a lot, and at the end, we're not all sort of hanging out of our arses. That could happen.
What the are you talking about? I
I'm
ain't got a clue
talking
what you're talking about.
I'm
I don't
just talking
understand it.
English.
I'm uneducated. You have to lower it down to my
What
level.
didn't you understand?
There's a term we
don't know
use
where...
in Yorkshire, layman's terms.
Yeah.
Every job is a manual job. Do we agree?
Yeah, yeah.
So if we all plough into that 100% manually,
Yeah.
we will all be bollocksed at the end of this journey.
No, I've already said I don't think
Right,
at
then,
the
let
end
me
of
just
this.
say it again then.
All he goes on about is this is a physical place. Every task in here is physical. Whoopie-doo. You know, that's brilliant, but we're not all just grunts that have been sent out here to bash on bits of wood.
You can talk your way around whatever you want. Top and bottom of it is, it's a physical island. Every job's physical. We should all be bollocks. If not, somebody's carrying somebody else. That's the top and bottom of it.
Mid-afternoon. Still reeling from yesterday's argument with Vic, Sam Brown is trying to catch some dinner.
Vic keeps making little remarks to me that just make me seethe. So what was getting his goat this morning?
Oh, mate, a whole load of things. If we can catch some fish, hopefully Vic will be in a slightly better mood.
After 3 hours on the water, Barney and Sam haven't had a single bite.
So what are you thinking with this rod?
I'm thinking, I don't know, maybe they always say patience is a virtue, don't they? And I'm quite impatient. That line tight? No.
No, no bite.
Oh, f*** it, let's go in.
With nightfall approaching, the other men also return to camp. Vic is waiting to see how many fish they have caught in his absence.
No joy, fella.
No, had a nice day fishing, as you'd say, Vic. Not catching.
No dog should learn new tricks. Should listen when I tell him.
Does he not listen?
No.
4 hours fishing and 1 poxy trigger. I f***ing hate fishing. It's exhausting just standing there in the sun for X amount of hours.